Hi, and welcome to our Campbell County Public Library virtual Valentine activity. We're so glad you joined us here today. We have tried to come up with 4 activities for you to do some STEM skills, some science and art skills, so I hope you enjoy them with us. I'm Miss Darcy. You're going to see our other children's librarians leading you through the activities today. So, if you're doing this with us, then you should have come by the library already and picked up a kit that looks like this in a brown paper bag. It has all the supplies that you'll need to do the activities with us today. So we're going to be starting with the string slime activity, and that all of the supplies you need will be in this bag. Then we're going to move on and do the seashell pendant necklace, and all of the supplies are there. And finally, the last 2 activities are in one bag. You have a bag with a heart Suncatcher and an origami heart project. The nice thing about doing this on video is if you get kind of stuck, you can stop the video, figure out where you need to do what you need to do next, back it up if you need to, and then resume playing it. So I hope you enjoy this activity with all of our children's librarians today.
Hi boys and girls, how are you guys today? Hi, Miss Becky's here with you, and we are going to do a fun activity with my partner.
I'm Miss Chelsie. Hi everyone.
Chelsie joined me today. She looks great, doesn't she?
Yeah, you guys like my bow tie? I look all scientisty.
She does. She's very scientistic. I don't know what I am, but a little scientist, I guess.
Doctorish.
Doctorish.
Like doctor scientist.
Doctor scientist. Well, we better get started. I have a virtual Valentine bag that we're going to share with you today. Miss Darcy has went over what's in this bag, but I'm going to go ahead and pull out our activity. I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to pull out our string slime. And I'm going to go over the things that are in your bag that will look just like this. I'm going to pull them out. The first thing you will have is the activator powder, calcium chloride. This is what you're going to put in.
I got it.
Yes.
I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
All right. Then we're going to pull out your string slime, the sodium alginate. This is what you're going to put in your cup. These 2 things. And Miss Chelsea's going to do that with us here in just a minute. You will have a stir stick. You will have a cup. And you will have very specific directions. All right, Miss Chelsie.
Got it.
Take it away.
Okay, boys and girls. So first I filled up this cup with water to the fill line, which on your cup it shows that right here, okay? So be sure to fill that up with water. Then I'm going to mix in the calcium chloride, but just for this video so you can see, I'm going to pour my water into my clear cup.
Oh my goodness, it's about going to overflow.
Do you think I should drink it during a science experiment, Miss Becky?
No,
Oh.
you should
Okay.
not.
Okay, I'll be
drink
sure
it.
not to drink it. Okay, got it.
Do not drink it.
Don't drink it, boys and girls. Okay. Then I'm going to take my calcium chloride, okay?
The activator?
Yes, it's called the activating powder.
Activating powder.
Yes. And I mix it in. Now, if I spill it, you think I should let my dog lick it off the floor? What do you think?
No.
Okay.
No, that would not be a good idea.
Yeah, let's not do that.
No, do not let your dog or your cat or your brother.
No, not the baby brother.
No.
No, that would not be a good puddle
No,
to enjoy.
it would not.
Okay, so I'm just waiting for this to dissolve. Stir, stir, stir. It's coming
Kind of
along.
cloudy.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Okay, now, so I'm following my directions on here. If you forget, you can always look at that. Now, I get to choose which color is Becky.
I think you should put all of them in.
Oh, let's do it.
You
Okay,
won't
do
have
one,
all
two.
of them. You
Do one,
only have one.
That's okay. Here, you do one too.
Okay.
Ready?
Ooh, glow in the dark sodium
Is it
alginate.
okay if I squeeze this all over my body?
No, it's not a good idea to squeeze it on your body, in your mouth, in your eyes, in your hair. Do not put it
No way.
anywhere except in the solution. Are you
Perfect.
guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay,
All
ready?
right.
Here we go. So you're just gonna squeeze it in there.
Okay.
Oh, look it! It looks like worms.
We're doing string slime.
String slime. Okay.
Oh.
So you squeeze all of it in there. Oh, did you know, Miss Becky, that you can squeeze it into little blobs? Or, boys and girls, if you have a teaspoon measuring at home, you can squeeze it into a teaspoon and make little balls.
Oh, Awesome.
It's really cool. So,
Cool.
check this out.
That's cool.
It's all mixed.
Put the blue in. Come
Okay.
on.
Oh,
Do blue.
sorry. Oh,
Do,
yes.
oh,
Yeah,
I still have more.
Here's the
Let me
blue.
try. I'm gonna see how high
Whoa.
I can get mine. Oh my goodness.
Hey, these bottles would be really fun to play with. Okay, here we go.
Wait, maybe when you're done, you can take one and rinse it out and squirt each other with some.
That sounds like a blast.
All right.
Okay, ready? Okay, here it goes.
Oh,
Wow, look, Miss Becky.
oh, so cool.
Ooh, slime.
This is what you guys gonna make a home.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Have so
You guys
much
are gonna have
fun.
so much fun.
We are so glad you joined us today.
Boys and girls, if you break it and it's still oozing, be sure to just dip it right back in that activator powder and it will stop it from dripping, okay?
And let me tell you something else. We have some really cool science experiment books at the library. Come by Campbell County Public Library and check out some cool books. We'll see you guys later. Thanks
Bye,
for
boys and
joining
girls.
us.
See you later.
Hi, boys and girls. Super happy you can join us for our STEAM activity. I am Miss Rebecca,
And I am Miss Katie.
and we're going to do a seashell pendant necklace with you today. So, what do we have, Katie?
All right, so first of all, you're gonna reach into your kit and you are gonna make sure that you grab out everything you need for the seashell pendant necklace. So that is going to be your instruction sheet and then the two bags that are stapled to the back of that. You're also gonna wanna reach in there and get your paint. Today we are going to use blue paint.
I have blue
And
too.
Miss Rebe- there it is,
Nice.
all set up and ready to go.
So, I'm going to get this out. Now, guys, you'll notice that in your bag, you have wax paper. What do I need this for? I mean, I have a tablecloth.
Right, but you know what? You're going to be using paint today, guys, so it's always a good idea to put something down to protect your furniture.
Should I put it on my dresser, my wood dresser?
Probably pick a safe. I don't know. I would actually probably ask Mom or Dad first to see where they want to do this at.
Well, I'm going to do mine on my wax paper. Doesn't matter what's underneath.
Okay.
All right, so I have this. What else? I have my paint.
And your paint. So what you're going to do is soften up your ball of clay.
Okay, and I don't need any of this yet?
Not yet. We're
Okay.
going to hold off on
So
that.
I'm going to squish, squish,
You're
squish.
gonna squish it up with your fingers.
Okay,
And you're
it's
gonna
getting soft.
make a little hole in the middle of it, a little well in the middle of your clay.
Okay, got
And then
it.
you're gonna add just a little bit of paint. So what I recommend is just opening up your paint, dipping your finger in it. There you go. And sticking that in the middle of your clay, and you're gonna work
Sweet
that
little-
in.
Feels good. Okay, I just folded mine in half.
Yep, keep working.
And this is kind of messy. Oh, it's dripping. I'm going to.
That's why the wax paper's there, folks.
Got it. Okay, I'm still working it. It's a little messy.
It is.
That's okay. Oh, it feels so
All
good.
right, you know what, and this could take you a while. I recommend starting with just a little bit less paint and adding more as you go, otherwise your
feels
clay can
good.
get pretty sticky.
Okay, got it.
All right.
I like the color so far.
Yeah.
I'm still working it through.
Still working it. Yep. You want to make sure you get that paint all the way through the clay.
So why are we doing shells and stuff like that? Like this looks like it should be on the beach and
Because
February.
guys, I think we all need to be on the beach right now, don't we?
yeah.
It's a little
Yes.
staycation. It's a little fun activity that we can do at home. And
Okay.
if you see on our table here, we do have some shells that have been gathered by actually Miss Rebecca here. So let's talk about this one. This one's super cool. Do you remember where you found this one at, Miss Rebecca?
That one was a gift from my mom when she went. I don't remember where she went, but that one was a gift from my mom. But it's super cool and I loved it.
It
So
is
I've
so
had
cool.
it for years. I'm gonna add more paint because
All right.
now that I'm working it in,
So a
it's
fun
kind of
little
light.
seashell fact is most of them open to the right.
Mm.
And this is actually the hard exoskeleton of a marine mollusk, which is a soft-bodied little creature,
Mhm.
very related to like snails and stuff that would be on land.
Cool.
So the shell keeps them safe in there. And this one you can tell came from a warm water area because the warm water seashells have all these spiny defense mechanisms on there. Keep them safe from predators.
Okay, so I think I like light blue.
You like light blue,
Yeah,
okay.
So I'm pretty good with my color. Does that look good to you?
Looks good to me.
And my hands are dirty.
Yes.
And it feels so great. Okay.
So what you're gonna do right now is you are going to flatten your ball of clay out
Okay.
into like a disc shape. And this is the time you're gonna wanna get your seashell or starfish out of the bag.
So I have a choice of either
You
one.
have a choice of either
I
one.
kind of rolled mine back into a ball so I can.
Yep, you're gonna
smush
flatten
it
that down
flat.
kind of like a cookie shape,
Nice.
about 1/2 inch or a little bit less.
Yep, got it.
Got
Okay.
it? All right.
I'm
So
gonna see what I have here, and I'm not touching anything but my wax paper.
and it
So,
is washable paint, so if you do get it on your clothes, it should come out.
Cool.
But
I have a little shell and a really cool starfish. I'm gonna kind of put it on here just to see what I think I want. That one's kind of weird. What do you think, boys and girls? Does that look cool? Okay, I'm gonna shove that one in there. I like that one.
yep, you want to press it down enough so it sticks.
Okay, and I'm gonna do mine kind of near the bottom, so I have room for my hole up here, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep. You're gonna form it out, smooth out the edges.
Yep.
Get it how you want it, and then you are going to grab a pen or a pencil or I don't know, chopstick, whatever you have hanging out at home, and you're gonna poke a hole in the top, and you want it big enough for your string to make it through.
So like a pen or pencil
Pen or
really is
pencil,
perfect
yeah.
because that's the right. I like that. I think I'd hang that on my neck. Okay, so I'm making a little hole so I can put.
Yep, hold it up, make sure it goes
That
all the way through.
Now look at the
Oh.
back, you guys.
Not quite.
Not very good, so I'm gonna do a little bit from the back too. Okay,
All right.
I think that looks good. What do you think? But I kind of want a little more blue. Can I add more paint,
You
like once
can.
it's already in there?
Yep, you can
Okay.
add more paint to the
'Cause
outside.
I want
of
mine a
that.
little more
And you
sparkly.
can add paint to the top of the seashell.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to stay away from the seashell because I want mine kind of white, like that natural seashell. But I want mine sparkly too. Cause I'm ready for the beach. So, I made mine a little more blue, just putting the paint around it already on the clay. So now what do I do?
All right, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna set it aside on a
Okay.
piece of wax paper
Yes,
and let
got
it sit undisturbed for 24 to 48 hours. It is air dry clay, so you don't need to do anything special to it. You don't need to put it in the oven or anything. Just leave it alone.
And then paint, I'm
Paint,
throwing
you
that
can,
away.
yep, you can throw it away or you can save it for another project, whatever
Okay.
you'd like to do.
So I have my string in here and I have some beads in mine, but my fingers are filthy. I think since this is gonna be 2 days later. And you might do that too. You might lose your beads. Don't lose your beads, guys. All right, I'm going to clean my fingers a little bit here. Katie, do you wanna show them what it's going to look like
So
when they're done?
after your clay has dried, you're gonna go ahead and stick your string through it and add your beads. You're gonna wanna put some knots in there. We put the pendant on, did 2 beads, knotted it at the top, and then knotted it up here. And this is what the complete thing will look like.
Can I try it on?
You may.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like the Little Mermaid already. How's that look? Ready for the beach?
Ready for the beach.
All right. I think I have everything I need. I just need to wait for about 1 or 2 days for
Yes,
that, and I'm
very
good to
important
go.
that you let it sit long enough so it gets nice and dried out.
Sweet.
Right.
All right, guys. See ya.
Hi everybody, I'm Miss Angela. I have Miss Aurora here with me as well.
Hey.
And we prepared your heart Suncatcher craft. And so Miss Aurora is going to get into her kit and take out the bag that looks like this with the big red heart. And we'll take out our lacing with the string attached. And we want to take out this little bag with beads. And we definitely want to take out the instructions. Let's get our instructions out, open it up. It's got pictures for us to follow as well. Now, there's still a couple things in your bag. Those are for later, so we'll set those aside. Maybe put them back inside your kit. Got our instructions. What else do I have? I have my list. Oh, and Miss Aurora is going to hand me a plate. I'm going to use this to keep my beads from escaping everywhere. So we'll put those on there. And I have this little string, so save this. We're going to use this later. Okay, but right now, before you start, you want to decide how you want your Suncatcher to look. We have 2 different ways that we created one. We have one that is more of a random crisscross every which way kind of pattern, which is really fun. And then we have another way, what's a little more organized, where we just went straight across all the way around the heart. So you end up with two different looks. You decide, and you have to decide now when you're getting ready to start, which way you want yours to go. You gotta find the other end of your string, and it's been taped, which that'll make it easier when you're doing your beads and your lacing. So find that end. And I'm gonna do just the random every which way, because I like that way it looks. So I will start lacing, and your string is pretty long to start with, so it's gonna take a few pulls to get it all the way through. But it needs to be long because you have lots of holes to fill, like that. Now I have one, I did a few steps already. I'm gonna set this one aside. This is so I can show you the process a little faster. So this one here, see, I've already done some of my crisscrosses. I've added beads on most of the strings, not every single one. You can decide. You probably have enough beads to do about every one, and you do it however you would like. And Rory, did you notice that some of my beads are hearts? There's hearts and there's little circle ones.
Oh, they're all sparkly.
And they're all different colors and sparkly, and our string is even sparkly.
Yes.
So this is gonna be really pretty in your window when you're all done. So you keep lacing till all of the holes are filled. And then your last step is going to be to put your hanger on, which that's what we'll use our little short string for. You'll get that. Now, Miss Aurora will show you, we did one with no beads.
Yep.
That's one way. And another way you can add beads to your hanger. So you could save some beads for that part at the end, but you don't have to use any there. And there's a little hole at the top of your plate for your string for your hanger. And you just put it through there, and you will tie it up here. And then you will be ready to hang your Suncatcher in the window. There's the done one. And all these pretty colors are going to catch the sunlight. It is going to be really pretty. Yeah. Well, thank you for your help, Miss Aurora.
Sure.
And thank you for joining us today. And we hope to see you at the library sometime. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello. This is Miss Aurora and Miss Angela today from the Campbell County Public Library. I have a virtual Valentine basket bag here, and I found in my sack an origami paper heart. So on one side it shows what it's going to look like. I have some examples here, and on the other side it has all the instructions. So after we're done doing it on the video, you can keep doing it yourself. Just follow the instructions. So today I have a really pretty origami paper. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take it up and we're going to put corner to corner. And each time we make a fold, we're going to make it nice and crisp. We're going to open back up. We're going to do it the opposite direction. Now I am following my instructions just as it says. Now, I open it up and I have the crisscross right here. Now, we're going to bring the top down to the center, and I already have a little X there where those folds were. And then we're going to take from the bottom, but we're going to go all the way up to the very top where the folds are. Let's see. I'm going to press it down. Okay. So far, we have it folded just like this. Now, this one is, we're going to go to the very center, and I kind of hold my finger there, and I'm going to take this side and we're going to fold it up all the way straight up so it's, there we go. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm going to hold that corner so it's nice and tight. We're going to follow it back up, okay? Now they've met in the middle, and I'm going to press it down. Okay, so now I have two of them on both sides pressed down. Okay, now we're going to turn them over because we have to make the top of the heart. We're going to tip those down till they just meet right at the top. Okay, I did one side and we're going to press down the other side. Okay, we're getting really close. See how those are looked? On the each side, we're going to need to make that round side of the heart. We're gonna press that in. Okay, this is my last little fold.
It's looking good.
And voila, we're gonna flip it over. What do you think, Angela?
Ooh, that is a great heart.
Yes.
That is pretty paper too.
I love this paper. Now, so these little papers are really fun to make. You can make lots. You can make little notes and stick them in there. You can put them in somebody's mailbox, or you can send it to them. Now, what happens when you guys want to make some more? So the easiest thing is everybody has all this rectangular paper, so we're gonna make a fast square. We're going to take it, we're gonna take one corner, and all we need to do is make those sides equal, and at the very corner make a point. We're gonna press it down, and so now we have just this little end part, and all we have to do is cut it right off. And that will make, once we cut this part off, we have a square. And then from there, you just go on with any type of origami type of activity. Now, Miss Angela has some suggestions from the library that we have for you.
Yes, the library has a lot of origami books. I brought a few just to show because we have so many on a huge range of topics. I have an ocean animals.
Awesome.
I have one that is pets. And I have one that's aircraft. That looks super fun. Then this series is also dinosaurs, farm, jungle animals. And then there's another series. This one is space. So this looks super fun. And I have one that says toys, easy, magician origami, and even a holiday, which has a heart, similar to like we just did.
Cool.
Yeah, so lots of these at the library, so you can come check them out so you can do even more origami crafts at home.
Very good. Thank you, Angela.
Yeah, thank you, Aurora, for showing us that.
That was fun.
Yep.
Have a great day.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I hope you really enjoyed all of those activities. I bet you have some very cool projects now. So I'd love it if you would take a picture of your projects and email those pictures to library@ccpls.org, and then we will post those on our social media accounts. A few more things I want to tell you about. If you like doing STEM activities or STEAM activities, science, technology, engineering, art, and math, we have a new collection we're getting ready to launch that's really exciting. They are take-home STEAM to-go kits, and I have two of them to show you here. This one is electronics and circuitry, and this one is an arts and crafts kit. We're going to have 16 of these kits available for circulation beginning in the beginning of March. So it'll take us a little while to get them ready to go. Parents, you can check them out from us. We do have to have adults check out these kits. We hope you'll enjoy them to have some more at-home activities to do with your kids. Other things coming up here at the library that I want you to know about. On March 10th, we have another early release day. We will be doing a movie in the Wyoming room at 2:30 p.m., so watch for details about that. The following week during spring break, we will have more of our grab and go crafts. Those have been really popular. You'll just come in and pick up some kits for crafts that you can do at home. And then finally, National Library Week is the first full week in April 4th through 10th. So we will be having some activities planned for all age groups, including our puppet shows. Watch our website at ccpls.org and our social media pages for details about those activities that are coming up. I hope you had a wonderful time with our virtual Valentine's activities. Thanks for joining us. Bye.